Right, in the middle of the night, he's woke up by a car alarm. This is a random thing that happens. You might go to sleep, and then halfway through your save, it'll depend on, you know, when you're actually waking up. When you come back on your save, you might have to deal with somebody trying to steal your vehicle. So your alarm's been going off. There's another thing which is bad in this game as well. Have you noticed how I parked this ages ago and yet the engine's still running? Should be able to turn the engine off. That was the guy who was stealing from us, so you drag him out of the vehicle
You want to die or what?
and beat up an innocent person. No, this guy was stealing my truck. Simple as that. Give him a good idea. Go on, cop for that. And have this as well. And maybe one of them. What about that?
Excuse.
I'll give him a kicking while he's down. Oops. Good job it's not a fight with anybody that can fight.
You still tough?
Because the control's not responding. I'd get my head kicked in. I can't even kick a guy in the face. Oh, I stamped on his fingers. I've lost his glasses now.
Now stay down
Oh,
or I will finish
that's
you
not
off.
funny. Then you go back up to bed, of course, making sure that you've locked your vehicle. So the alarm was a different one for this. They all have different ones, different alarm sounds, of course, so you'd know maybe which vehicle. Test the alarm. And of course you would clear all this junk out from here and maybe give it a paint up. And lock your door as well. You'd lock that door in the alleyway. The red door down there, you'd lock that. And if you didn't, of course, people could come in and steal your stuff. And then he would go back to sleep. So I will just make a save to advance the time because we're not at daylight hours yet. And I'm ruining this game that I'm playing, of course, because I've made about 3 or 4 saves when I've done nothing. So, because I'm making videos, it's not a requirement. I've played this game about maybe 6 or 7 times through, maybe more in fact, on Xbox, which of course responds a lot better. So now it should be the following morning. Yes, 6 hours have passed because it was about 11 o'clockish. He's still alive, look, still moving. And there's an incidental around the corner that needs my help, but I won't go and do him. That's that druggie who's called me Russian comrade names. I forget his name now. So Nico will probably go and get his breakfast at this point. Or he would make his point of is he coming to that guy? Is he going to crash into my vehicles? I bet he is as well, isn't he? Somebody must have called in an ambulance.
Oh, pardon me.
He walked into me, mate, not the way around. I didn't want to hit him. Yeah, get him cleaned up off the pavement.
Hey, careful.
Anyway, so little bit more like The Sims in a sense that you would have options in the options menu to be able to turn off things like having to eat, sleep, use the toilet, and of course, if you didn't use the toilet, it would be embarrassing for you because you'd wet yourself or something like that. I don't know, ridiculous. But it would slow you down, stop you from functioning properly, especially if you had a physical job to do and you was busting for a leak or something else. And also the need to sleep would have you steering all over the road. You'd also go and get your groceries in and or have them delivered. And at this level, when you're living in a dump like this, you'd have to go out and buy them yourself. You might have a cleaner in, somebody who could come and tidy up all your rubbish, and then you would have to wash up and put all your plates in the dishwasher and all that malarkey, and you could change out different dishwashers and stuff just like you can in The Sims. Because that's a really good game as well, and it would be a nice combination in this, but also to have the switches on it where you could turn it off so it can go back to GTA, and you could nip in the fridge and get yourself some last night pizza and all that lark, or go around the corner to the 69 Adana and get yourself some breakfast. So that's your morning routine before you go to work, of course, and it is now 20 to 6 in the morning, and the spray bay might start working from 6 a.m. You might work from 6 till 6 spraying cars, or you'd have the people who are in preparing the cars, and the spray man might come in, and go from car to car spraying them, and they would have maybe 6 spray bays. And I think there's plenty of work in the town, but it's just not being used really.